But today, our practice is not a physical practice. It's emotional and it's spiritual, right? It's for the mind. And yoga includes everything, right? Yoga is for the body, for the mind, and for the spirit or for the soul. It tries to bring it all together. So, when you think about it, when we say namaste, we really honor each other. Some translations are, the light in me honors the light in you. And that's what's special about each one of us. And today, I really want us, or want you, to think about what is so special about each one of you. Next person. And maybe you can use this, or we can use this as our meditation time. So you can just sit quietly, look at the light, and see how much more light each little flame brings into the room. And you can also contemplate what light each person brings to your classroom, what is funny about them, what's great about them, what you can learn from them, how they make your life richer. Would you like to put a candle on the tree? Yeah, just one. This is already for the next person. And let's also put one candle for your teacher on there. Can I put it for you, Ms. Padmini?
Sure.
So you see that already we have created a lot more light in the room. So now let's add the tradition. All right, and I would like to start with Diwali, which probably is the oldest tradition. And Ms. Padmini, would you like to say a few words?
Well, Diwali is the festival of lights, and it represents good winning over evil and the victory of light over darkness.
All right. Very important. And again, this is the dark time of the year, right? So the days are short, the nights are long. I'm from Germany, the nights are even longer than they are here, right? So we need to turn on some light. And in those days, They didn't have electric light. They didn't have central heating.
So they used candles.
So they had candles. Or in those times they had oil. They didn't even have wax candles. That came much later. So the next tradition is Hanukkah. Does anyone here celebrate Hanukkah? So Hanukkah is basically a celebration, also a celebration of lights. And it is said it relates to a miracle. People with hard times, and they had light or oil for just one day, and they sent someone out to get more oil, and that person came 8 days later. But guess what? The oil that they had, that should have been gone after one day, lasted for all those 8 days. Oops. And this is basically what Hanukkah celebrates. Now the next tradition is Advent. So this is something that I grew up, and it's the 4 Sundays before Christmas. It's really preparing for Christmas. And the light that Christ brought into the world, and the wisdom and the love that he brought. So we burn 1 candle 4 Sundays before Christmas, 2 candles 3 Sundays before Christmas, 3 candles 2 Sundays before Christmas, and then all 4 candles only the last Sunday before Christmas. And we even had a saying, and I can say it in German. It doesn't sound very nice. It doesn't rhyme well in English. So Advent, Advent, ein Lichtlein brennt. Erst 1, dann 2, dann 3, dann 4, dann steht das Christkind vor der Tür. Und wenn das 5. Lichtlein brennt, dann hast du Christmas, oder dann hast du Weihnachten verpennt. What it means is Advent, when one little light burns, first 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then the Christ child, baby Jesus, is right outside the door. But if the 5th light burns, guess what? You have slept through Christmas. You have missed it. All right, it's over. Then, of course, we have our yoga candle. So yoga and Ayurveda are also some traditions, and Ayurveda is very strong on fire ceremonies, to burn up the impurities in ourselves, right? To burn up disease, to burn up all the thoughts that make us sick, so we can keep healthy and enjoy our life. Then we have 1 candle for Islam. And Islam, they have Ramadan. Does anyone observe Ramadan in here? You do?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to talk about it?
Well, all I can say is there's 30 days in it.
Uh-huh. What can you do in those 30 days?
Well, some of us, like mostly only the parents fast, and some of the kids will try to fast for the 30 days. And if the parents can't survive during all 30 days, they're going to have to make up for it later on.
Okay. So at the end of those 30 days, what happens then?
You get money.
You get money. But I mean, I've never seen it done, but I also read there is a celebration of lights at the end of the 3rd day when you break the fast, the festival of breaking the fast, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Some of us on the 30th day, everyone does a fast. And so at the end, we get like these packets full of just like junk food for us.
okay, cool. So yeah, Christmas is also a lot about food, right? And again, it's the time in the winter when people didn't go to the store to buy it. They had to harvest it, they had to keep it, they had to store it, right? So that was just a way of getting some extra nourishment in a time when there was little to be had. So this is the 7 days of Kwanzaa. And it is an African American ritual. So it celebrates the culture, the African culture, the community, the values. Yes, do you celebrate it?
No, but I've heard it. It's in one of our
SRA.
SRAs. It's in one of our SRAs. They celebrated it and they told how to celebrate it.
I have not knew.
They have to light a candle.
Yeah, and again, it's every day, and again, we can't do it every day, but they start with the black candle. And the black candle stands for the black people, right? The red candle stands for the struggle that they have to go through, right? The difficulties in life that everyone faces, right?
I know the struggle. So, do you know Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
So he was a freedom fighter.
Right.
So, like the other people and the black people were fighting, and the black people struggled a lot, and like the other people used to like hit them, and they were giving them hard work, and then they would, and then Martin Luther King, like he used to struggle a lot too.
Right?
They
Right?
stood up for all
Like
of
Gandhi, Martin Luther King tried to bring change peacefully. So he did not fight with violence. He marched. He marched. He had words. Yes.
And he said we want freedom.
Right. And the green candles are for hope, for a better future. Right? And I think this is something we all struggle on some level at some point in our lives, right? Things are getting hard, things are getting difficult, but we also have the hope that tomorrow or next week or next year will be better, right? And then I have one more candle, which is for all the traditions that I don't know of, or that I don't know enough about to talk about it. And I want to honor them, right? So this is a representative for all the other traditions. All right. Now, Mr. Bean, did I put a